Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Trading Card Game. This is my hello, and so off screen I did a lot of duels because I wasn't able to record, but I was able to play the game, so I dueled a lot and I have a total of 1,494 cards. How am I fitting them all in my pants? I don't know. So I lost track of all of the cards I got, but here's one, Imposter Professor Oak, which is kind of like Professor Oak, but for the opponent, and they don't lose cards. But yeah. Then there's a card that I actually want to use later on, much later on, when I want to use, decks based on strategies rather than types. Here's Dragonair. Now I'm considering it. I think it's like more special than Dragonite, mostly because of its Hyper Beam attack. Yeah. Let's see what else. Next up is a little surprise. Surprise! It's Mew! Meow! Mew's pretty chill. And it can devolve Pokemon. How about that shit? Oh, by the way, I got 3 Charizards. Now, back when you were a kid, you wanted a Charizard. It was like the ultimate rare card. 120 HP and Fire Spin. It is a beast. Every kid wanted a Charizard. I did too, but I didn't get anything good. Here's a custom Pidgeot, whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. Wait, what does it say? I'm looking at my list of cards that I got, and oh yeah, that's what it means. So I got a second Imakuni because I dueled Imakuni many times off screen. In fact, I'll probably show you a clip at the beginning of the video showing you a draw, what happens when you actually tie a game. You're going to sudden death, so that's nice. Now, another card to show off is Haunter, with Transparency. This kind of reminds me of K6 Scope's Let's Play a Pokemon Trading Card Game. This is pretty cool in that... Do you guys know the game Bang? The card game Bang? If you do, Transparency is like a barrel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, play it. It's nice to play something other than a video game once in a while. Right, my hello. So that's Poliwhirl. Then there's a Tangela I got here. It's whatever, but it's like a standard Tangela, unlike this one. More from our show and tell. Boring show and tell. Nobody likes show and tell. That's why we don't do it anymore in school. But here's a Lapras. Pretty tanky and pretty decent. Also, finally, I also got a super energy removal. Remember when Amy used it against me? Yeah, it was nice. Also, I decided to do something unique. Make decks filled up with energy cards so that I only have one energy card not being used right now. So basically what I did was I put all my energy cards into these decks, and I only have one energy card left over. This is important because I'm going to talk to this guy. When you build a lot of decks, you start to run out of energy cards. Give me your energy cards. Give me all the energy cards that are in your deck. Give me all of them. So you can choose to give him all of your energy cards that are not being used. But if you're a cheapstake like me, you can only give him one energy card. All of my energy cards equals one energy card. I cheated, you bitch. Oh, a secret. Ooh, a secret. Secret treasure. Now I'll say this. This is something you can only get after you talk to the lad. So, ooh, a level 9 Slowpoke. This the one that Imakuni has used before. I mean, it's whatever, but it's a promotional card, so why not? Oh, by the way, I think I also got another card as well. Did I? I have a Clefable. Cool. Now that's important because I talked to some guy here. I'm not sure if it was... I talked to somebody, maybe it was like in the Rock Club or something, but I think Ishihara is ready to trade. I guess you're here because you heard a rumor that I'm looking for a Clefable. I'm thinking about trading my surfing Pikachu for it. Do you have a Clefable? Now, I know that Clefaibles are rare, but you can always get them in booster packs. And, well, I don't plan to use Clefaibles in my decks at all. So, here's the Surfing Pikachu! Woo! Surf's up, dudes! Surf's up! So, Surfing Pikachu is a lightning Pokemon, but it uses water energies, so it could be a nice little surprise in your water-based deck. Maybe my Sploosh deck. But the Sploosh deck was just shit. So yeah, Imakuni's done. No, Ishihara's done. Now I'm gonna go back to the Mason Library and restore my decks, because as you can see my decks are pretty bullshit right now. Oh, by the way, I made a new deck. The Volvagia deck. Or as I used to call him, the Volvagia deck. So basically, I have a friend, or I had a friend who introduced me to the Zelda series. And he would always, he introduced the Zelda series to me by, showing me Ocarina of Time. And he would always, be ahead of me in progress in Ocarina of Time. So one time at school, he was talking about how he was at the fire temple, and the boss was Volvagia. But he said, he pronounced it as Volvagia. And then he talked about Volvagia, and I was like, whoa, Volvagia is so cool, it's like a dragon and fire. So at school, I made a little sketch, a doodle. I made up a card, a Volvagia card with 200 HP. It's all the types. It's freaking OP with a 20 retreat cost. And then I showed him, I said, hey, I got a new Pokemon card. It's the Volvagia card. How about that? It's not fake at all. I didn't make it up. It's real. It's real and supreme. Yeah. That's my Volvagia deck. In commemoration of that little childhood memory. Now I'm gonna have to get my decks back because these decks are just bullshit. Alright, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm done. I got my decks back. Yay. That's a little advantage in having 1,494 cards. You can afford to have as many decks as possible. I don't want to go here. Take me away from here. Jeez, I want to go to the Grass Club. It's logical that I have to go to the Grass Club next since, it's logical. You've got problems, lady. Sure, why not? I have 2 Clefairies, so here's Derpachu. Yeah, what a fanfare for a derpy Pikachu, but this Pikachu's cool in that it has 60, HP, so that's nice. Growl can reduce the damage by 10. Thundershock is whatever. I don't I guess that's a good Pikachu. Actually, I think I'll replace... Let's look at my Maxwell Equations deck. So, how many... The thing is, I really like this Pikachu. I think it's really good. So, I think maybe I can replace this Pikachu and use this Pikachu instead. Just for kicks and shits and giggles. Anyway, so... one last thing. Actually... I'll talk to you. Taking care of plants is hard work. Let me rest for a while. Who? The master of the Grass Club? Do you mean Nikki? Nikki's out. I need a break. So, you want a break by dueling me. But, isn't that your job? Since you're, part of the Grass Club? So, she is a Grass Club member, FYI. So, the thing is, the Grass Club has 2 people who have weird decks. As you can see, she has a Ghastly. What the hell? What the hell? Hope she doesn't... Oh, you place another Pokemon on your bench. Oh, thank you. So, I have no idea why she has a Ghastly in her deck, but I'm gonna punch your face off with Fire Punch. This Magmar is pretty cool in that it can do a lot of damage for a small cost, but at the same time it has only 50 HP, so... Not something to be proud of. Not something to... love. Ooh, talk about getting lucky. 2 coin tosses that actually all of the coin tosses went in my favor. I went first, I didn't fall asleep, and I didn't get paralyzed. Life is good in the neighborhood. Don't worry, be happy. Well, that was random. I have no idea why I decided to go into that, but sure. It is a pretty... I got 2 Vileplumes, wow. It's like you're begging me to make a Oddish Bloom Vileplume thing. Oh, by the way, I should check my mail. This is talking about Ken, yeah. Dr. Mason, like, beat his ass within 4 minutes. Although he does have, colorless Pokemon, so he does make a point. Water and fighting is actually good against Ken, but I kicked his ass anyway, so yeah. And that wasn't a very good booster pack. What if they say, old lady?
I really love this duel. There's so much greenery and so many beautiful flowers.
Okay, Grandma.
Only girls are allowed to join the grass club, but we're not accepting applications now. Anyway, sorry.
Aren't you the host from the challenge hall? But whatever. So let's actually go into the grass club. Hello. You look like a familiar face. And for that, I'm going to equip my Maxwell Equations deck because I think you're Heather from the challenge hall. Hey.
Master Nikki is out right now. Master Nikki is out right now. Where'd she go? That's a secret. A secret to everybody.
So we have to defeat all members of the grass club in order to have access to Nikki. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki.
Oh, Nikki, you're so fine.
I don't know. What the frick am I doing? Oh, that was weird. That was a weird thing to do. Man, that song was from the 90s, right? Yeah, so long ago. So I'm using my Maxwell Equations deck just because I used my Maxwell Equations deck on it before and it worked, so I'm like saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Actually, okay. Let's begin equipping... No, let's just continue equipping Magnemite, just in case I want to use Magneton. Also, I'm going to torture you with energy removal. I just love torturing people with energy removal. It's so nice. Torture is so nice.
No, it's not. Torture is not nice. What the hell is wrong with you people?
She has a Vaporeon? Random! But yes, let's use this Magneton. Wow, Magneton doesn't have a lot of HP. Also, let's continue torturing you. Okay, I'm just baffled by how the Vaporeon has a lightning energy, but sure. Lightning energy, yeah. A lightning energy, not an lightning energy, as I just said. But yeah, Vaporeon kind of has a high cost in order to use Bite, so you lose again to my same deck. See, you're easy. You're not John from the Fire Club. That freaking bastard who looks as ugly as beans. And I guess beans are ugly now since that's what I've said. But yeah, that was an easy duel. Ooh, Scyther.
Scyther!
This is a pretty powerful card, so it's really recommended in decks where you want to make strong Pokemon that can hit hard. The name for that is called the name for that kind of deck is the Haymaker deck. It's like a deck archetype, full of strong and fast Pokemon. So it's one of those recommended decks, and I'm thinking about using that kind of deck later on, since I do need power.
Like so much power. Yay.
So here's Kristen.
Are you looking for Nikki, the grass club member? I don't think she's here at the club at the moment. Would you like to take care of the plants?
You think I'm a gardener?
We could move the cards if you prefer.
That's more fun. I think Jeez. Why do people have to be so feminist? I could be like, I'm a girl, but you shouldn't... I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just use this other Magmar, which is interesting. I think both Magmars in this game are interesting. And you have a Licky Tongue. Why can't you use standard Pokemon? And I'm paralyzed. Great. What do you have? Oh, you have a Bulbasaur. Huh. Old friend.
Bulbasaur. Bulba.
Ooh, a gust of wind. That's tempting. I'll wait. Actually, I'll use it in the next turn. Assuming I don't get paralyzed. Alright. Good. Because I'd say that the Bulbasaur is potentially threatening right now. If it evolves. But as for now, let's do this little treatment. Gust of wind. Hello, Bulbasaur. Get ready to be screwed by weaknesses and poisoning, even though the poisoning won't matter. You know what there should be? I'm not sure if there is one of these, but there should be a burn status in the trading card game. It could work like poison, and you know, where you like take damage every turn, but it can also work like in the games where you do less, your attacks are reduced by 10. You know, it's kind of like, you know, Burn in the Pokemon games, where your attacks do less damage, you know. I don't know, just some random thought that came into my mind. It's like, I've noticed that how there's no burn status in the game, so I'm like saying like, what in the butt? Oh, come on, why are you getting tails now? You got heads for Bulbasaur when you didn't need it. It's called karma, it's called luck. But I'm getting lucky, I guess. That's nice. Also, I just want to screw you. Oh, another Magmar. Did I say Magma? Hello, Magma. Sure, I'll give this to you. Why not? Just for just shits and giggles. Alright! So, unless she places another Pokemon on the bench, this should be the last turn. Alright. I don't care if I'm confused. And the defender was useless. How about that? You're dead. Yay for status ailments. Yay! It's kind of funny how like almost all of these duels included just involved me getting 2 prizes and then just winning. So that's pretty boss. Oh, hello Golem. Hello. Wow, that's a very strong self-destruct attack. Just standards. Standard. Ooh, Clefairy It's kind of like a little... Basically, it's useful for decks involving Wigglytuff, since it counts as a Pokemon in the bench, but you don't, you know, lose a prize if if the Clefairy dies.
The Pokemon trading card game is fun, but it's so taking care of trees. Oh, by the way, Nikki's at the Ishihara's house. It's totally unrelated to what you just said, but yeah.
Okay, what is she doing at Ishihara's house? Maybe Ishihara has some sort of love life nobody knows about. Ew, let's break in on their date. Ew. Hello. Aren't you going to interact with her? Hey, Nikki.
I'm Nikki, the Grass Club Master. What? You were looking for me? Oh my. I'm very sorry to keep you waiting. I was doing a little research here.
Research, unquote. Yeah.
I assume you like the duel? And you duel at the club.
Well, duh, you're a club master. You're supposed to be there in the first place. Why do you like neglect your duties as a civil officer or something involving trading cards?
Thank you very much, Ishihara. Your books here were very helpful. I now know.
Never mind. Just stop flirting with each other. I know that you two are gonna hook up together. Dude, you should totally go on a date with her. She doesn't look fine, but you look cute together, you know? That's just completely random. Why am I going to the water club instead of the grass club? Second time in a row. Jeez. Alright, so I think I'll leave things off for now. So, next video I'll duel Nikki. Yeah, I'll duel her next video. So, see ya.